Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bill Barbee, one of the founders of the American Voter Revolution. Today I would like to take a few minutes to explain to you what the voter revolution is all about, what we're trying to do, and how we intend to get it done. Number one, we are not interested in a bunch of wishy-washy, mealy-mouthed, politically correct individuals joining with us. We are wanting honest, straightforward, upstanding people who will say what they think, tell the truth, work hard, and truly try to make some changes in our government that will be beneficial to the people of America rather than to the special interest groups. Our founding fathers intended for us to have a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But what we have today is a government of the special interest, by the corporations, for the politicians. And that's not the way it was intended to be. We have got to have some reforms instituted, and the American Voter Revolution believes that there's three critical reforms that we must have as quickly as possible. Number one, we must have term limits. Number two, we must have a balanced budget amendment. And number three, we must have a complete overhaul of our federal tax code. Term limits will eliminate career politicians staying in Washington, D.C. for years and years, doing nothing but building their personal wealth, trying to take advantage of the situation and the system, and being reelected time after time. The balanced budget amendment will make sure that Congress will live within its means and not spend more money than they take in. And we all know that it doesn't matter how much revenue Congress takes in, they're going to spend more than what they have. That's why we're faced with a $17 trillion federal deficit that our children, grandchildren, and their future generations will never be able to pay back. And the federal tax code reform has got to be done in order for our country to grow again and have enough jobs for the people, middle-class people, to make a decent living. The federal tax code is designed for the rich people, the big corporations, and the special interest groups to take advantage of. The little individuals like you and I, it does no good for us. What we need is a flat, fair tax for every individual taxpayer and every business in America, so everybody pays their fair share. Now, I need you to go to our website. It's www.americanvoterrevolution.com. Please go there, look at the information, read on it. If you think like we do, and if you also believe that America is on a one-way train to hell with no ticket to get back, then we want you to join with us, sign up. The membership's free. And if you can make a monetary contribution of some sort, it would be very helpful because it takes money to run a revolution. We have got to do something to make Washington, D.C. set up and realize that we're not going to take this crap anymore, that we intend for our government and our Congress to operate like they should and do what's in the best interest of the American people. So please, go look at it, tell your people, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your work associates, tell everybody about the revolution, ask them to go to the website. Let's see if we can't start building this coalition big enough that we can have a letter writing campaign that will get the notice of the 435 congressional representatives and the 100 senators and make them realize that for once, we are serious and we're not going to sit by and watch them run our country down the tubes where we'll never be able for our kids to have a decent chance to have a country that's free, and the liberties that we have enjoyed, we want them to have too. Thank you very much.